How's it going, everyone? In this video, I'm going to talk about the trade I took today, and I'm going to talk about how to identify bounce levels and how to trade them. But before we get started, as always, be sure you subscribe to my channel, click that thumbs up button, and click that bell icon so you do not miss on any of my upcoming videos. First off, I want to point out the reasoning behind this level, this 288.6 on Meta here. That was the level I was looking for a bounce, and the reason behind it is, one, as you can clearly see, this area here used to be supply, right? Supply zone, but we broke out of it here. What happens when we break out of it? A lot of times it turns into demand, and that's the case here. Now, to narrow it down even more, to identify my entry points in these demand zones, I like to identify support levels on the hourly or daily time frame. In this example, we're looking at the hourly chart. Now, that's how I got my level. You can clearly see multiple touches on the hourly time frame. I know where I'm watching for confirmation for entry. Some things I look for when I'm looking to enter a bounce is decrease in selling volume, some buyers coming in, increase in buying, price action, and what I like to see is, let's go to the 1 minute for this, for me to talk a little bit more about this. I typically watch the 5, but you can see this better on the 1 for this example. This was where we entered at, called this live inside Team Bull. Jay Dunn and I both took this trade, took the 290 calls. My fill was 101 on them. So we got in here. Now, that was a little bit of an early entry, didn't have quite all the confirmation. Yes, safer entry would have been to let this candle form. Got in here, stop loss below it here. Very little risk there, right? My first price target is typically my closest indicator, which is in this case was 290.27, but I did take a trim before that just to lock in some profits because this was the only options trade I took today. I did take a personal trade pre-market on the futures ES. I did take a small loss there, come down, hit my stop loss. I said, okay, I'm just going to log out of my futures trading account for the day. I'm up very nice on the week. We got in here for the bounce. Now, one thing I do like to see when I'm looking for a bounce, I do not like where we have them slow, gradual grind down, slow trend down all day, just barely moving, then hitting a bounce area. I do not like to take that type of trade. I like to have them quick moves down like you see here, snag the calls there and catch the bounce back up. Unfortunately, I'm not still holding, or this would have been an insane trade for me, but my final sell was 40% plus profit. Some people even sold in around that 50% area that was trading live with me. Very happy with this. I would say my first trim was at a little above 10%. Next trim was a little above 20%. Last sell was above 40%. And, a lot of people underestimate day trades that are, 10, 20, 30%. Yeah, I prefer the 20% above trades. But sometimes, if I see hesitation, I will take some risk off around that 10%. Still waiting on my price target, which in this case was this 290.2. Some things that would tell me not to take a bounce is slow grind down to my bounce level. Okay, possible bad news on the stock. Okay, that could be another thing. If horrible news comes out in the market or about the individual stock I'm trading, chances are I'm not going to take that bounce. Third, if I see just that crazy increase in selling volume coming in, some people watch flow to help determine trades. If that's you, if I seen like crazy amounts of bearish flow coming in, I might just stay away from it and wait on the next trade. What I like to see is a decrease in selling volume, some buyers coming into the market. We're using a platform that shows you where the buyers are. That could be to your advantage, help you out on the trade. And I like price action. I really like when I see long wicks down when I'm looking for a bounce, because that tells me the buyers are pulling the price up, right? I like to see long wicks down. It's the opposite when I'm taking rejects, like right here, long wick up tells me the sellers are clearly in control there on that candle, right? Just some simple tips to hopefully help you all out along the way. I'm not going to go too in depth on price action, and I hope this video helped you out. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. I appreciate you all for trading inside Team Bull with me. If you're not inside Team Bull, now's the time to join us. Would love to have you. You can go to grizzlytrade.com or use my link in the description to join us there. Also, if you haven't already and you're looking to get into futures trading, check out Apex. It's the trader funding company I use personally. I'm also an affiliate with them. So check them out. Use code Grizzly. Let's do it. No better time to get in the game than now. Market's strong. We're looking good. So let's do this. Appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.